Welcome to the Power Chamber Podcast. I am Emilio, and with me I have...
Nick, aka Iron Man 1993.
And nobody else because everybody else was lazy bastards.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
That's
your brother's at work, so...
Yeah, so...
He gets a freebie.
It's just gonna be us this time. We haven't done one by ourselves in a couple weeks, so... This is gonna be nice, I think. I don't know.
It's been a while since it's just been me and you.
Yeah.
I know you've done a few without me, when it was
Yes.
just you and your brother, so...
That's your fault, though.
Hey. I
have to do finals. Lazy bastard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that my finals were important.
Shut up. Let's just move on. So, what do we have to talk about this week? We actually have a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't saw much in news lately.
Well, I mean, they cast Spider-Man, so there's that.
Well, what is it? Some English guy? Another English guy?
I don't know. It's some young kid who was apparently in a movie called Impossible about the Katrina incident. I didn't watch the movie, so that's all I know. That he played a kid in that movie, and his name's Tom Holland, and he also put out videos of him doing backflips.
Huh.
I don't know.
Well,
That's pretty much all I got about that.
I know there's the new Spider-Man. I know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I figured it's something we should bring up since we brought that up in our very first podcast. It doesn't matter.
I know, but I have to go actually look that guy up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't bother to check that.
No, I found that out last week. I wanted to bring it up last week, but then we started talking about horror and got wrapped up in that. By the way, my brother's mad at you.
Why?
Because he went and saw Insidious Chapter 3 and he said it was terrible.
Really? He didn't like it?
Yeah, he didn't like it at all.
Really? I enjoyed it.
He thought the main chick couldn't act. And it was awful.
I warned him about the acting.
Did you?
Due to fair credit, I warned him.
I don't remember. Then again, I worked on the last podcast like a week ago. I don't know. Oh, yeah, so I started watching Samurai again last night because my brother finished it and he was super pissed. And so he told me to start watching it and I did.
Samurai?
Yeah.
Like Power Ranger Samurai?
Yeah.
Ah.
I started watching it again and it's very bleh. I don't know what it is. It's like... And then, like, the first two episodes were awful. And compounded by the fact that they were aired later in the season when they actually were aired. I remember that, and I had to keep telling my brother that. But when I watched them again on Netflix, they were actually really terrible. Like, the plot didn't make any sense. Writing is just difficult for people, I guess. The woman who plays Emily is a terrible actress. It bothers me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I haven't seen much of Samurai, so I can't put my opinion on that. No.
But it's getting there. I don't know. Like, episode 3 was really good. I liked that one. I've gotten like 6 episodes into this show, so. But it's good, for the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part, but not really.
I saw. I don't know if I said anything. I saw Genesis.
Oh, the Terminator Genesis movie. Why did you see that?
I liked it.
That didn't answer my question. Why did you see that movie?
Because I like Terminator.
Did you watch the trailer? The trailer was so bad.
I like the trailer too.
The trailer was awful.
It's everything that I expect out of an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
No, man. When I saw that trailer, I was like, well, fuck it. If I want to watch T2, why don't I just watch T2? I don't want to pay fucking $7 for a movie that might be good. That, in all likelihood, looks really terrible. I heard it wasn't that bad. Some people liked it. Some people hated it. Everybody pretty much agrees that Arnold's the best part of the movie.
Yep.
Everything else was really terrible. The plot's convoluted as all hell.
Oh yeah, there's like
And that's things that I've just heard.
Yeah, they just threw shit in there. You could tell.
I was interested to watch the movie because Matt Smith's in it, but I heard that he was only there for like 6 minutes.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, you see him and then that's it.
Man.
He's Skynet, so.
Oh. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Is it because he was possessed by the Cybermen in that one episode? Seriously, that's a legit question. Like, I fucking love that episode. That's a great performance. So, I mean, if that's the reason, then, more power to him. But
I mean, he's Skynet. He is Skynet, and that's pretty much it.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I mean, it's everything what I expected it to be without, putting high expectations like, man, this is Terminator all over again, because, we'll never ever get that again.
I don't know. One of the biggest criticisms that I heard was that they, redo scenes from the first two movies.
Yeah.
Except they make them worse.
That's your personal opinion there.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to see this movie when I saw the trailers.
Hey.
However, I might see it because I've seen the last 4. So, I don't know.
See, the 4th one is what you should be ashamed of seeing.
See, okay, that's not my fault. Okay, it kind of is, but that's not the point. Okay, so the movie comes on TV. I'm going to watch it because I really like the trailer and Christian Bale's Batman. I'm so happy. And then I'll watch the movie with everybody, with Nate and with Andy, and it's really awful. That movie is terrible. And I was like, it's not good. It's just, bleh. But, I mean, I had hopes. And then when I saw this trailer, I was like, well, that's enough of that. So I'm not going to see the movie. I might just see it because I've seen the last 4, and I might just do it for completion purposes.
Hey, you've already started it. You might as well complete it.
I don't think I should, though, because the thing involves time travel, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah.
Although, I'll give you credit. I started Twilight, but I refused to finish it.
Like the first movie?
Yeah.
Like, you started the first movie and couldn't finish the first movie?
No,
or
I
you
finished...
started the series and couldn't finish the series?
Well, see, I read all the books. There's a difference.
Oh, are the books better?
No.
Is the first Twilight book better than the first movie?
No.
Oh, that's awful.
If anything, the movie just worsens the experience. Like,
I was
horribly.
even excited about that trailer, man. I was like, you know what, bullshit love story, but I mean, we get to see vampires fight. Cool. And then I watched it and I was like, they sparkle. All right.
And I was like, you know what? I read all the books. I should just watch the movies and just see how much we get this right. And then I watched the first movie, and then I was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
I was fully gonna quit after the first movie, and then my mom was sitting there watching the clips and was like, I rented it over the video on demand. We should watch it together. I was like, I'm not watching it. It's so much better, though. And when we did, and I was like, it's not better by much.
My sisters even rented the movies, and then they were there, and I was like, no. I was like, I can't do it. I can't will. I physically cannot will myself to watch the rest of these.
Yeah.
I finished the books. That should just be the end of it.
But you gotta watch it, man.
I'm like...
I'm kind of feeling the same way about Hunger Games, to be honest with you. It's like, I read the books, I really enjoyed the books, but after watching that Honest trailer for Mockingjay Part 1, I'm kind of like, they're probably not the best to finish watching the series. I mean,
I'm already committed. I have to finish that.
And I love Mockingjay. Mockingjay is a great book, in my opinion. It's my favorite out of the series. But after watching that Honest trailer, I can kind of see where it drags itself, so it can be 2 movies.
Yeah,
I thought it could work, though. Like, when I read the book, I was like, well, I mean...
They forced it.
You have until... spoiler alert for the books. You have until Prim dies, and then you could just cut. And then the next movie would be, her dealing with that. Because they're almost 2 separate things.
They forced it. They really did. You can't do much about that.
Yeah.
They just wanted it to be 2 movies, just so you know. Money.
Yeah, and that's fair. So I might not check it out because, and it's not out of I hate the series or anything. It's just that they have a point.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's my brother's. Don't touch that.
He didn't know. He didn't know I touched his Doctor Who thing. He doesn't have to know I touched the sonic screwdriver.
You do realize we're recording, right?
He doesn't have to know.
And he's gonna listen to this in all probability.
He doesn't have to know.
Oh, okay. What else came in there? Oh, so full trailer for the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender.
I don't want to watch it.
I don't care what. Well, sure, you don't have to watch it. You watched the Ashton Kutcher one. If you're fine with that one, then you don't have to watch this one. I am gonna watch it because I didn't watch the Ashton Kutcher one. And
then you let me know how it is.
Fassbender looks like.
But
the dude is like unreal. He can like do any accent ever. I've seen him in like 4 different movies and this trailer, and he's got different accents in every single one of them.
I don't know. I've seen one. I don't want to pay full price for these damn movies.
Oh, well, you don't have to. Matinee exists for a reason.
Nah, well, I'll just wait till it comes. Both of them. We'll wait for this one to come out for Redbox, and I'll watch it like I did Jobs.
Oh, okay.
With Ashton Kutcher.
So that movie came out, or that trailer came out. Another trailer that came out was the Transporter. The next Transporter movie. All I'm gonna say is that they made the Transporter movie.
Transformers sucks
without Jason Statham. So I don't know if it's the same character. Again, I haven't seen any of the movies. I just thought it was important to note that they made. So
you know a movie we haven't seen that we got to see?
What's that?
Pixels.
I'm not gonna see Pixels, dude.
Not
Fuck
Pixels.
you.
Pixar's Inside.
Oh, Inside Out?
Yeah.
See, I watched a review for that movie. Actually, I don't even remember which review I saw. I just heard people being like, "Oh, it was really good." So I'm kind of be like, "Okay, that's all I need. I'm not watching any other reviews. I'm gonna watch it because Louis Black is Anger, and that's super funny to me, and perfect casting in my opinion. So I'm gonna watch it. My biggest problem, though, when I'm going into this is that I know I'm going to have to wait until it goes on DVD before I see it. And at that point, I don't want the same thing to happen that happened with Frozen.
Oh, the hype kills it.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is the best movie ever," and I watched it and it was only okay. You know?
I watched 107.
Granted, I'm not saying hype kills a movie. I'm just saying, like, when people were like, "Oh my god, you have to see,"
hype can kill a movie.
No, I know hype can kill a movie. I'm just saying that, like, that's not my experience with Frozen. I'm just saying that, like, when people were like, "Oh my god, Wreck-It Ralph is amazing," and then I finally sat down and watched that movie after months and months of not seeing it, and I watched it, and it was one of my favorite movies, and I hated myself that I hadn't seen it earlier. That was really good. Like, the hype, the movie performed to the hype level that it was getting. With Frozen, not so much, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But yeah, hype can kill a movie.
Yeah,
that's like 100% like the truth.
By the way, I recently rewatched the Dark Knight trilogy,
and
I don't know. Like, I wanted to rewatch because after rewatching Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, I was like, oh my god, these movies are awesome. And then I was like, I probably should give Dark Knight Rises another watch. Because I don't think I gave that movie a fair shake when I first saw it, because I was just so happy and being like, oh my god, this movie's amazing. And I watched it again.
You always find something wrong with the movie once you watch it.
It's got a lot of problems. My biggest issue with it is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He seems like a character that's really shoehorned in just to give Batman somebody to pass the torch over to. And a lot of his scenes don't make, or a lot of his character, what people say about him doesn't make any sense, and JGL really underacts that part in a way that I don't think he should, because like there's scenes like the police captain or whatever is gonna be like, oh my god, this guy's a hothead and he's just all calm all the time.
See, the thing is though,
I don't have time for hotheads.
My problem is he doesn't deserve to have the torch passed to him.
That's fair.
No, I mean...
Well, it's funny that you say that, because I was actually watching the end of that movie, and then they're like, oh, according to Bruce Wayne's will, like, the mansion's going to be turned into this, orphanage for the children's. And then JGL goes into the cave, and I was like, wait a minute, that cave's still connected to the friggin' house, so that's going to be kind of awkward for the kids living there, some kids playing the piano, and all of a sudden a door just randomly opens.
Right? But yeah, he doesn't. I just thought that was a weird way to end it. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna pass the torch to this random guy, and I'm just like, the random guy who's nothing like Batman or Robin.
Shut up. I hated that When I first saw the movie, I hated it more the second time I saw it.
When they said use your real name, Robin.
Stupid. I was like, really, guys, you do realize he has an actual name, right? I mean, it's not like Teen Titans where everybody calls him Robin. You can call him something like Jason Todd or Tim Drake or
Cyborg has his own name too, but everybody calls him Cyborg.
That's fair. Then again, that dude's half robot, so I mean, why would you not call him Cyborg?
Because he has a real name.
I'm just saying that like the dude's name is Robin, and I'm like, that seems kind of...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But terrible. Teen Titans, just to put it fair, they all call them by their superhero names.
Yeah, I know.
Except for Starfire, Raven, and...
That's true.
And I think Beast Boy has a name besides...
yeah, he does.
Yeah, so...
but they call him Beast Boy. I don't know if it's ever shown in the show, but I know that he has one because comics exist. By the way, how's the Secret Wars thing going?
The what?
The Secret Wars. Is it still happening, or has it already happened? Or
it's still like the first comic came out a while ago. It's still going on.
Ew. Okay.
I haven't read any of it because a lot of it's a lot of it is buying a lot of comics to keep up with it, and so it's really hard. And there's a lot of shit going on, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
But from my understanding, is in the new universe, Miles Morales will be Spider-Man.
Okay.
Not the Ultimate Spider-Man.
I was under the impression that they would kill him.
No.
Because I heard.
Well, I mean, everybody dies.
Well, yeah, I know everybody dies, but he's the one that's gonna stay dead. Is Miles Morales?
No.
That's what
he's gonna be this new Spider-Man. Peter Parker and everybody else will be around, Spider-Gwen and all that. But he will be the Spider-Man from that point on.
Spider-Gwen?
Yeah, Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
Have you not heard about Spider-Gwen?
I have heard about that, but I didn't think it was a real thing.
No, she's got her own comics. It's really popular right now.
Okay.
In that story, she gets bit by the radioactive spider. Peter Parker actually becomes the lizard and actually dies.
Huh. And that's not in the Ultimate Universe.
No, that's just like it's like its own separate universe. It's weird. But the comic's really good.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh, hey, it's enjoyable.
It sounds like it is. That actually does sound like an interesting thing. It's weird.
Yeah, so Gwen and her dad are still alive and everything. So.
Oh, okay. That's good. Captain Stacy doesn't have to die. And played by Dennis Leary, being a ghost in the second movie.
Although Mary Jane is also in the comic, and like her, Gwen, and like 2 other people are in a band.
Oh, yeah. When you just said that, it reminded me of World God Only Knows. That's just where my mind went. Yeah. By the way, those comics are all... or those manga are all gone, because I got a new phone. And while it did give me back my manga app, it completely erased everything that I had saved there. So now I have to get them all. However, I did read... I did get to issue 200, so there's that.
Which part of that story?
It's right when they all get captured by the crap. I forget the name. Vintage.
Yeah.
And Hakura shows up with a scythe and kicks ass.
Oh, you're fucking right there at the end. You're right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have to do that again.
And then that means after that, you know what you only have? You'll have one more arc.
One more arc?
There's
like 80 issues.
Exactly.
What?
But you only one more arc left.
Okay.
And then the manga is done.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Because you're all in the Goddess arc, and the Goddess arc has been lasting forever and a day.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a really involved story.
Yeah, but then
there's like mini arcs within that arc.
Yeah.
So it's very odd.
So yeah, you only got one more arc, and then that's it.
I also might give Goddess another watch after I read that. By the way, when Coleman told me that he wanted Cowboy Bebop back, I was like, okay, and then he sent me this huge friggin' list of anime to just watch.
That son of a bitch! Why did he just send you a huge list? I already gave you like a huge list.
I know you did, but like, hold on.
By the way, the new summer anime has started. 2 animes that I recommend people to look out, or actually 3. Gate, Gate is something I'd recommend somebody look out for. Monster Museum is another one I'd look out for. And Prison High School, which is like...
Monster Museum?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yes.
Prison High School.
And Prison High School is like one of the best ones that I'm looking forward to, so...
Look at that. Whee!
Okay, I'm going to read everybody some of this list.
Okay.
So he's got Evangelion.
Yeah, which I already wanted to see.
Eureka 7. That bastard has not even watched that show. He's watched a few episodes. I know he's not completed that. Speedgrapher, I recommend that. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Air Gear, I love that one. I just finished the manga, which was actually pretty interesting. That's a good choice. Elfen Lied, Demon King Damo. I fucking introduced him to that anime. That son of a bitch. He finally completed it and he didn't even say anything. Lupin the Third, Angel Beats, Ruby.
Angel Beats I've heard of.
That son of a bitch hasn't even watched Ruby.
Which one is that?
The Rooster Teeth anime?
I thought that was it, yeah. You wrote that on my list. On the list that you gave me.
Yeah. But I know he hasn't watched it. Bastard. Big O, obviously. Tenchi Muyo, Paranoia Agent, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, he gave you the alright list.
Yeah.
The main people, everything that everybody watches.
Yeah. I already told him that I'd seen Brotherhood and Inuyasha because he put that on the list also.
So, you definitely got to go with me to Anime Expo next year, and me and you need to cosplay.
Okay. I don't know what I would do as a cosplay, since I haven't watched that many anime. I'm gonna Master Roshi get up. I don't care.
There's many things you can do.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
A lot of there was actually a lot of people who did Steven Universe this year.
That's fair. By the way, did I tell you that we saw a female Uncle Grandpa at the con?
Really?
Yeah. There was a chick in a Uncle Grandpa outfit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
That show is about incest. Think about it.
What?
He's uncle, and he's a grandpa.
Okay.
And he's mentally challenged, and that's why he sees all these things and is...
Is that what's going on? Because I don't know. Because I don't watch that show. I've seen a couple episodes, and all I'm thinking is, man, this is an acid trip.
That's
it's not funny, but I mean...
No, Daniel's the one who told me, and like after he told me, he's like, yeah, it's a show about incest. And I'm like, no, it's not. He goes, yeah, because he's an uncle and he's a grandpa. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, and then he goes, yeah. And
then they have that one chick that becomes Aunt Grandma.
And then he's like, that
show was odd.
And then he's like, yeah, and then he goes, that's why he's mentally retarded and he talks to like random shit.
Oh.
And that's why he goes on weird adventures in his head.
Okay.
I was like,
see, that episode, that show might be more something that I can sit through now that theory is out there. But yeah, we were at the Tom Kenny panel, the Q&A, and we were sitting there, and I just see her. She's like sitting right here, and I turned around. I was like, "Is that chick wearing Uncle Grandpa?" And he's like, "Huh." And then we saw like somebody had made like a paper mache, creepy as all hell SpongeBob outfit out of like cardboard. It was weird. By the way, when we were at the JDF Q&A, somebody had asked him if he thought the Legend War was as terrible as it was. And he said, yeah. He was like, yeah, because I was reading the script and I was like, yeah, that was really bad. And then they started giving like his shouts, to people who weren't him. So it was just weird. That's what he said. I was like, yeah, it's glad to know that he hated that as much as we did.
Because he's just as big as a Power Ranger fan as anybody.
God. Oh, by the way, I saw this great string of comments on my reviews. Mm-hmm. And somebody had put in the episode 17 review, which is Rocket's Back Part 2, somebody was like, I really like the Robo Knight tribute at the end of the video. Rest in peace, my friend. You will be missed. And then the comment on episode 20, they're like, that Robo Knight passed away. I was like, yeah, that didn't happen. It's terrible.
I'm not gonna get on that because it's just so bad.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was.
I don't know how much you cut out for that video that we made, the season review.
Yeah.
But we spent a lot of time talking about that episode.
We just spent a lot of time just talking about that one part.
Yeah. It was truly awful.
Oh man.
With Power Rangers though, I'm going back to comics for a little bit. The Boom Company has announced that they're going to be releasing MMPR comics. Like brand new MMPR comics.
Okay.
The first one is going to be, or their first set is going to be like a set of 6 one-page comics that are each going to focus on different Rangers, and then you put them all together and they're like one issue.
Okay.
And their covers have come out and they're actually pretty good.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
That's as much as I can give it. They're
actually going to be giving them away at Comic-Con, so at their panel, which is going to be moderated by the Black Nerd, which I was like, huh, that's good for that guy.
He's been getting a lot of more stuff lately.
Doing that, but yeah.
So I'm kind of happy for him, you know?
Yeah. By the way, speaking of YouTube, Robbie Mott's leaving Equals 3.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He like on the last episode that came out, he was like, at the end of it, he was like, yeah, July 24th is going to be my last day hosting the show.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What the hell?
It just seems really odd, doesn't it? And here he said that like they're already looking for somebody to replace him, and I was like, dude, you were the replacement.
Yeah.
For like a year. What the hell happened?
No, not even a year.
Yeah. It's just weird, man.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Was there a falling out of some sort? Or?
I don't think there is, because he was like, no, I'm still going to be hanging around here, helping out with different projects. I'm just not going to be doing this anymore. So I don't know what the hell that whole thing's about. It's just weird, isn't it?
It really
is. I thought it was weird when I heard it. I was like,
I mean, everybody already got adjusted to you, man.
You can't do this. This is weird. This is just
odd. I think it's just time for Equals 3 to die.
I don't think so, because again, I would have appreciated it if it had been over when Robbie left, but now they're looking for somebody else, and I'm like, well, what? Sure, I guess. I don't know what the hell they think they're doing or what Ray thinks he's doing, but
I mean, his Buzz Lightyear stuff's doing pretty well.
That's true, and I enjoy that stuff immensely. You see my Facebook, it's all over there, but I mean, it's odd, isn't it? I just think it's weird, because the show was going to end last year, but then the fans didn't want it to end, so Ray decided he's going to find another host, and now the host that he got is leaving, and they're going to find somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on, so I just thought that was weird. It's just crazy.
So VidCon.
Yay, VidCon.
So did I tell you how they did this lottery thing to meet YouTubers signings?
No, you didn't tell me about any of that.
So here's what they did for VidCon. If you got a community pass, you had to enter a signing lottery. And what you would do is you'd go to this list of like people's names, and then you'd put for the people who are confirmed that are going to be there, you'd put their names at the top of the list, that who you want to see most, and then who you want to see the least at the very bottom. And then what they do is they do a random draw, see what you get, and these are the people you get to meet.
Huh. That's neat.
People are upset.
Okay.
Because some people who purchased their tickets together with a group of people didn't know you had to do them for each individual ticket. Each individual pass had an individual ID.
Oh.
No duh.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I know that. I'm not completely retarded. It says it right there in the instructions. Make sure you do one for each pass you get. Okay. And then it's also, and then like,
oh, I see. So
and then apparently people didn't understand that who you put at the top of the list is who you want to see the most, and then who you put at the bottom of the list is who you want to see the least.
Okay.
And so apparently a lot of people didn't.
That seems really weird, man. Like if I had the chance to meet YouTubers, of course my top tier guy is gonna be on the top of that list.
And so apparently a lot of people are seeing people that they don't even know. And that they're getting people like who didn't know that you were supposed to enter it for separate tickets, and then apparently it's a whole sort of disaster going on right now. People are already like, well, let's just exchange, you know, because the way they're going to do it is when you go to VidCon and they scan your badge. They give you an armband.
Yeah, absolutely, like they did the con that I went to.
Yeah, the thing, and then like they said, you cannot take off this armband at all. It's so durable that you can take it in the shower with you. Yeah. So this band stays on, and then
the entire time.
And then once you get to the signing, they cut it off. So it's just people are like already talking about switching, and they're like, well, no, if you're going to switch with that person, you have to be sitting in line next to them to switch.
Okay. I
was just like, oh god,
that seems really weird.
Yeah, and they're all saying don't buy anything off of anybody, this and that, and it's just, I was like, it's already a disaster, and I'm just like, I thought everything was self-explanatory, but then I forget we're all idiots.
Yeah. People are dumb.
No offense to anybody out there.
Seriously, like, you just have people that just fall through the cracks, and misunderstandings happen. I get that, but I mean,
read. Yeah. Is it that hard? Read.
Yes, it is that hard. We're visual people. You can't look at words.
I read. I knew what it said. I didn't have a problem with it. No, but then again, I also have. My nephew's the one who has the community pass, and I got a creator's pass, so it doesn't matter. I don't get to meet anybody.
Yeah, you're the one that's like actually doing YouTube stuff, so it doesn't. I mean, of course you would. This is something that you want to do, is go to VidCon, so you would read every type of thing for that type.
Well, I'm careful. I'm careful to what I read, and then. Although I think this VidCon is going to be a lot better, because if you get a creator's pass, you get access to the second floor and the third floor. Nobody else gets access to the second floor and third floor unless you're a community or an industry pass holder. So YouTubers can actually escape most of the screaming fangirls. Although I'm sure that there were some smart fangirls who were like, well, I'm just gonna get the creator pass anyways.
I didn't see any of those people at the con that I went to, like screaming fangirls. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them.
Oh man. So yeah, I think this is gonna cut down on some of the fangirls following people into the bathrooms and crap. So it should be a little nice. Yeah, that happened last year. Yeah, some girl followed Joey Garcefa or Tyler Oakley, one of the two, into the bathrooms or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a crime.
No, but it happens. Have you ever heard of Rooster Teeth, how the guy followed him into the bathroom?
No. What?
Yeah, there's this whole animated where he explains, like, he goes, I finally got that one fan who actually followed me to the restroom. And he's like, can you sign this? And he's like, can I finish my business first? And, like, apparently he finished and then, like, went to grab it. And he's like, wash your hands first. He goes, no, you followed me in here. You get my hands. And so apparently he signed it.
That's the perfect response to that.
So he signed it, like, washed his hands, went out of the restroom. Had a line of people waiting, and he's like, I have a thing to be at.
That's hilarious.
I feel bad for the people, because if I happen to run into you and you don't look busy at VidCon, like Swoozy, he's obviously standing out there waiting for people to sign. I'll stand there and but if you're busy, I'm not going to bother you. I'm not a complete idiot. I know when you look busy.
Is it like where they like charge for that type of thing, or do they not usually?
No.
Okay.
They don't charge it. You've already paid.
I thought they would. I don't know, because like when we went to the Dallas Comic Con, like everybody there like charged their own individual price for like signings and things like that.
No, they don't do that at VidCon. Yeah. You get to meet whoever you get to meet.
Okay, that's cool.
And then like if you like me, half the time I don't even meet. I have not once met anybody at the signings, ever.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's almost pointless to get a community pass. You might as well just get the damn creator pass. You'll meet more people walking around than anything.
Yeah.
And that's how I ran into Black Nerd and everybody.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. The only two people that I still have not met yet are Rhett and Link.
Do they go, really?
Yeah, they go.
Yeah, they seem like the type of people that would go. I just don't know if they do, so.
They do.
That's why I asked.
They go, but I just haven't met them yet. They held one of their ear biscuits at VidCon one year, so.
Okay.
And so they go, I just haven't met them yet.
Yeah.
See, I met the Fine Bros, but I still haven't met them.
You seem like pretty cool dudes, man.
Although I think the hardest people are to meet are definitely Tyler Oakley.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyler Oakley, Joey Garcefa, and Jenna Marbles.
By the way, I saw the trailer for the Smosh movie.
Oh yes, I meant to bring that up to you last time.
Because I didn't know that they were making a movie, and I started watching Smosh again. They were like, check out our movie trailer. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
I knew about the movie since last year.
Yeah, I guess like I didn't want it to turn into like a Fred thing.
Well, it's not a Fred thing.
Well, yeah, I know,
That's for sure.
I know, but you kind of get that sense because he was a YouTuber too, and then he got a movie, and then it was downgraded into a TV movie. It was terrible.
It's got its own series.
I did watch it. It was awful. Yeah, that's right. There were 3 of them. I only saw the first 2.
Yeah, Fred got 3 movies and then a TV series.
But yeah.
But now he stars in like other shows, and he doesn't do the Fred stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was thinking when I saw this movie. I think it can work. I just don't know if it will because it's a very clever idea.
Oh yeah, I was watching it and I was just
the
like,
the story is like they have to get a video removed off the internet, which is hilarious to me. They go to YouTube. I love that line, by the way. He walks up, "Can I speak to Mr. YouTube, please?" It's stupid, but it's funny. And then they go through this portal. They enter YouTube and have to go through all these different videos in order to like get the video removed and escape. I just think it's a really neat idea for a YouTube movie. Like, this seems like it's gonna be YouTube the movie. You know?
Yeah, because you do see other YouTubers, like Jenna was in there,
Yeah.
and
I saw her. Yeah.
who else was in there?
I don't know who else would be there. I kind of want Ray to be in there, but I don't know if he will be.
Ray is not going to be in there.
Really?
Ray is never...
He's an actor.
The only thing he's ever been in, I think I've ever seen, is Epic Rap Battles.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him on anybody else's channel.
That's fair. But I mean, it's a YouTube movie. I'm sure that he would be there. I don't know if PewDiePie would be in there or any of the Let's Players.
But the movie doesn't look completely bad. Let's give it that much. I mean, it looks like it has a good chance of actually working.
Yeah. It just... I'm kind of like this on it.
I am too.
Just kind of iffy on it. But I don't know. It could be fun. I'll have to see what kind of reception it gets to see if it actually is.
I'll have to show you the YouTube movie that I have. That's a documentary.
Oh.
It's called. I completely forgot what it was called.
Okay.
But I got one, and it has Hannah Hart and all them in there, Wheezy Waiter and all them. It's a good movie. Although the movie I'm waiting for is called Vlogumentary.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know I've talked to you about it.
We saw that trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that was? Yeah. That was that.
Yeah.
When is that movie coming out, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. That's been worked on for 2 years now.
Oh, 2 years.
Yep. It was announced back in 2013. We're in 2015, and VidCon's about to happen again, and no other news has come out since last year.
I don't know. Maybe they're just editing. Who knows?
I think they just got their copyright.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're already getting...
Yeah, I have a great story about it, but finish your thought.
But, I mean, if they already got the copyright, then they have to be at least close to being done. Close. Yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
It's already been 2 years. You've already filmed. You've been editing since 2013, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, so it was already filmed since 2013?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I
thought that they just announced it took 2014 to just film all of it, or to at least compile stuff, and then 2015.
I mean, even if they started. Let's say they did just start filming 2013. I'm not gonna say it. I know because I don't remember. I have to go look.
Yeah.
But even then, in 2015, they already finished filming. I know that for a fact.
Okay. Yeah.
Because about that time, Charles Trippy and his girlfriend, or his wife, had gotten a divorce by the end of that year.
Okay.
Of 2014.
Okay.
So they're still in the, if anything, they're still in the editing process, and they should be done by now. I would think.
Well, I mean, man, I don't know. Editing takes forever.
It does. I'm not going to give it too much credit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a documentary.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like we're talking about The Hobbit here, which the dragon scale took like 30 days to render.
Well, I mean, did you see that thing? That thing looked real.
I know it did.
So, just,
I'm just saying it's a documentary, and I don't think the editing process for a documentary is super long, but it's long.
I don't know, man. You kind of have to figure out, like, because it's not like a movie where you have a script to follow. You're just kind of filming these people having conversations, and you kind of use what kind of images and footage you want to use. If it's a copyright issue, then that makes it even harder because you have to go through everybody, and since it's all on YouTube and is all readily available, you pretty much have to just sift through everybody's content. So I can understand how it's difficult to do that. I don't know.
Although I heard rumors about them going back and filming some stuff again.
That's probably gonna happen.
Because with the divorce, yeah. I'm sure they're gonna go back.
If it's been 2 years, of course they're gonna do that. Because it's too long to. Because you kind of just things change after a certain amount of time. So, but you mentioned copyright, and I have a funny story. I have a funny upload story. So, my latest episode review for Ninjago came out last week. And when I was uploading it, I was like, man, this is going to be cool. Fix the description, everything's nice. The title there. Immediate. Like, I'm talking...
Like, right as soon as it finished.
A minute. Like, not even a minute passed. Because it's uploaded, I published it, I was like, okay, that's whatever. And I close my computer, and I look on my phone, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Look at it. I can't find the video on my phone. I was like, that's weird. Well, maybe it's still processing. I don't know. And then I was like, wait a minute. I should probably just check to see if the screen cap's right, just to make sure. And I open up my computer again and find out that it's got a claim on it, like immediate. Mind you, this takes in the span of 2 minutes for for almost a 12-minute video. So I was like, man, you didn't even have time to watch this. This is some bull crap. So I get really pissed. You made me really paranoid when you had to put your anime opening video on Dailymotion.
Well, I'm just
so I was like, crap, did the rules change or something in my month of being out of the loop of uploading reviews or stuff like that? So I was kind of like, oh, man, this sucks. So I disputed the claim. And I was like, I have faith that this is going to happen, so I sent my dispute in. I get home about a couple hours later, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, did I put Warner Brothers on the description? Say that they owned that? I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't remember. So I look on my phone, and the description reads that Lego Ninjago is owned by Lego, distributed by Cartoon Network, owned by Toei, is what the description says. But they're not owned by Toei, they're owned by Warner Brothers. So it was like, oh, that's why they blocked my video. So like immediately I'm like, okay, edit, fixed it. And then, this is where the really funny part comes in. I kind of get everything figured out. I'm like, okay, fingers crossed. Next day, like the morning I get up, I look at my phone, get an email from YouTube that reads, congratulations, your claim has been released. It has been 30 days since you disputed, which means that, of course, it's going to be released. I was like, I put that dispute in last night. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. Hooray! So, I mean, that happened to me.
Oh, man, I got a funny one for you, too. Because I did that music video, right?
Yeah.
That's 100% owned by a student, made by a student, performed by a student. Not anybody else's song.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking got a copywritten on that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, no fucking way. I was like, this isn't even like a popular artist song. No, this is a student song. I'm like, what do you mean it's copywritten? And I just like, I go and you know how it shows you who the song is and you can click on it and go?
Yeah.
I was like, I clicked on it and like the first part of like the song that I listened to had the same rhythm and then the rest of it was completely different. I was just like...
That's pretty funny.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
You're not copywritten me for friggin' 2 seconds of the same like chord.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. And I went and disputed. I'm like, this is owned personally, made personally, not owned by anybody else.
Yeah.
And so, like, I, like, almost immediately, like, after I sent in that claim, like, I got something back, and then, like, your video was no longer matched third party.
Yeah.
I was just like, God damn,
pretty
right.
funny. Yeah, it's garbage, that whole thing.
I was just like, how did that even come up?
Yeah.
But once my strike disappears, I'm going to upload my top 10 anime openings to YouTube, and I'm just going to dispute it.
You're going to get the strike again.
Well, see, you can
it'd be really funny if you did.
You could dispute a strike, though.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to dispute.
I've heard of things like that because one of the channels that I watch called Geekvolution had to get shut down because somebody had put in a copyright strike, and so their entire YouTube was cut down. So, like, for 12 hours, the guy who is in charge of the channel was like working to figure it out, and finally got it back up with all the videos put back, and it's just like, yeah. He put a video out that was like, it's Geekvolution, the same as you always remember it, but new. It's really funny. So, yeah, it's just weird.
I mean,
I would, because when I put the video up and I got that claim, I immediately went into panic mode. I was like, who's disputing the freaking... And then it turned out to be my fault, so that's totally fine. Because I know that, like, as long as you put people in descriptions, they won't bother you. Or at least in my experience, that's what's happened. Cause,
right. That's what I usually try to do.
Saban will normally, or at least normally, it's going to be the bot because it's not going to be Saban. Saban rarely cares what I do with the type of material that I put out. But it's normally just going to be the bot, and I'll dispute it, and then they'll release it, and that's the end of that. However, I did have to put Toei in there for the Power Ranger stuff because they were getting pissed off because it's Sentai footage in Japanese, and I didn't put them in the description. As soon as I started putting them in the description, they left me alone. So
yeah, you just gotta add them in the description. So that's cute for anybody who's does reviews or anything. Always be sure to add the distributor and everything on there.
Yeah,
always add it. It makes things easier whenever you're uploading videos.
Yep.
Especially when you have every right to upload it.
Yeah. But yeah, that happened to me, and I thought that was pretty funny. So, because I'm an idiot. By the way, I'm writing the script for the next episode review. Should be out here in a couple days. I'm going to finish the script tonight, going to record, hopefully going to start editing tonight. I should have it done by tomorrow. All things considered, unless something happens, you'll get it like the day after. So it'll come out at some point this week. You'll have it before you hear this. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we have 2 people that were cast in Daredevil Season 2. We have Punisher and Elektra.
Huh.
They're cast there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's that.
Then we got Jessica Jones coming out here soon.
When is Jessica Jones coming out?
Don't.
Because I knew it was coming out next. I just don't know when, and that's weird because I want to watch it.
Yeah, they already got it on Netflix. If you go and search it, it's like coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got it
on Netflix.
They got the poster and everything on there, and it's like coming soon.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just like, no, I want to watch it now.
Yeah, they did that for they did that a lot for Daredevil when it was coming out.
They got it for.
I was like, man.
They got it for Luke Cage and Iron Fist too. And they got all except they.
So they're all there.
Yeah, they just don't have the episodes or anything out. Iron Fist and Luke Cage don't have posters, but Jessica Jones.
Is Iron Fist coming out next, or is it Luke Cage before him?
That is a very good question.
Because I think Luke Cage is going to be introduced in Jessica Jones. I don't know. So.
I don't know, but fun fact, that little old lady that traveled back to hometown in the end of Daredevil, I am 100% certain we'll see her in Iron Fist.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because she runs the drug trade with his symbol on it.
Yeah.
So we'll see him. We'll see her. Hopefully.
That's what I heard.
The only thing I don't know is who's going to come first, Iron Fist or
Luke Cage.
Yeah, Luke Cage.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be, because I thought that it was going to be Iron Fist first, because you would end with Luke Cage, but Luke Cage is going to be introduced in Jessica Jones, supposedly. That's just something I heard.
So most likely Luke Cage will be...
So he'll be probably next. But yeah, we have Punisher getting there, which is nice. If he gets his own show, that'd be cool. I certainly hope they do it right, because this is going to be like the 4th time they tried. Then again, this is going to be the first time Marvel does anything with it, so it might be good.
Yeah, and then Elektra. We can only hope. We can only hope.
You can't be worse than Jennifer Garner. I will say that right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll give them that much credit.
Yeah.
Unless they somehow did it, I'd be amazed.
Or that movie, by the way, because Elektra is awful.
Well, they've already beat the movie. Oh, no,
You have not seen the Elektra movie.
I refuse.
It is a giant waste of time. I was so bored. And it didn't even make any sense.
I'd probably be watching it and then I'd just be like...
Because there's a dude who has animals coming out of his tattoos.
What?
And I was like, weren't you just in a movie with just regular people? What the hell is going on?
Okay, that's...
The best part about that is that Terrence Stamp plays Stick in that movie. But it's not even good. It's just the fact that he plays that. General Zod plays Stick. That's
okay.
Awesome. So there's that.
By the way, have you seen the Nostalgia Critics review for Jurassic World?
I started it, and then when he started showing like clips, because they're not real clips, there's just stuff he filmed and he's talking about it, I was like,
It's so funny, though.
I don't think I should continue watching this, because what if he spoils something? Because I know he's already seen it. I didn't watch
he'll spoil the ending and everything.
I didn't watch his...
you haven't seen the movie, have you?
No, I haven't seen the movie. I haven't watched his sibling rivalry on it. I didn't watch the bum review on it. I don't know if there is a bum review, but I'm assuming that there is if there's a sibling rivalry on it. But, so, I didn't watch any of that.
As soon as you've watched the movie, you need to go watch that review.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hilarious, because I will say this at the end. He's like... he goes, I don't know what we should review next. He goes, well, 50 Shades of Grey's out, and I can't get any of the footage for that. And they look at the girl, and she's like, I'm not doing it. That's
hilarious. Man.
Although
I did watch his review for Jupiter Ascending, and I laughed my ass off, so there's that.
And then he did another review kind of like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and at the beginning of the review... They started talking. They started their acting.
By the way, I did love that little interlude that they have with that guy and the dog at the beginning of that video. That was some funny shit.
Yeah, he did another review recently, and they were talking, and then like all of a sudden they got off script, and they're like, should you be playing her?
It's a Matrix.
Yes.
No, it was Jupiter Ascending. They were talking
Jupiter
about
Ascending.
That. Yeah, it was at the very beginning of that where he was like, I just want to be for transgender community. I want to represent them,
correctly,
fairly, so that nobody gets pissed off.
Well, she's technically a girl now, so he's like,
does that mean that just because I'm a girl and he's black, that we're suddenly the representation for all women and all black people? Of course.
I thought that was
like, yeah. And then they put that warning right in the middle of that. Right after that, they're just like, we apologize for going off script. I don't know if that was genuine or not either. I would love it if it was genuine.
I think it is genuine, though. Because... just because how many times we film shit and shit like that
That's
happens.
True, yeah. We just go off topic and we're just... Yeah.
It's like with fucking Power Rangers. We get all so emotional about it and we're just like, no, that was off track. That wasn't scripted.
No, what were we talking about that we got off track? No, because I get off track all the time, which is why I write a script
When we were filming the running video for the second one,
yeah,
like when we were doing the whole punching scene, they're like, well, should I? And they were like,
yeah.
He started to go and he's like, wait, should I be punching this way or this way? I was like, it doesn't matter. You're really just punching me. And he's like, well, I figure it's got to make sense for the camera. And I'm just like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. And then Chris is no help at all.
Yeah, Chris is
in that scenario.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
It happened. So that's why I think it's actually genuine. But it could be fake.
Yeah, it could be scripted because I mean, it's funny that way.
So wait, just because I'm a woman and he's black, we all represent all women and all black people? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That sounds like some shit I'd say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of true. So that's what I got from it.
I'm gonna go see Max.
So there. Oh, why? Well, okay. I heard it was bad. I heard that movie was bad. I mean, you can go see it, make a judgment for yourself.
I will.
I know you will, which is why I'm giving you permission.
I didn't need your permission when I forced you to go to the TMNT movie.
Yeah.
And I almost walked out before you.
You fucking asshole. You're such a dick.
And we still gonna have to see the second one.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. No.
It's happening.
I'm not seeing the second movie.
I'm taking you and we're seeing the second
We're not doing it. Because the only reason I saw the first one was to see if it was going to be any good for the Power Rangers movie. It was crap, so we're not going to see the second movie.
We're going to see the second movie. There's no reason
to see second movie.
Because we got to review the second
I refuse to watch Tyler Perry be Baxter Stockman, and I don't even know about the guy who plays Arrow.
He was going to be playing Casey Jones.
Yeah. It's just... I mean, because I can see it. Can't you see it? Like, I can see that scene where him and Michelangelo are fighting over fucking Megan Fox because she's super hot. And that's it. It's going to be a running thing throughout the goddamn movie. And you know it is. And you know it is.
Oh, man, it's going to be so horrible, but I can't wait.
I'm not going to watch that movie.
Don't worry. I'll take you.
Oh yeah, so that's what we were going to talk about because I forgot. Dragon Ball Super came out. There have been reviews. The first episode.
Yes, aired. It's out. And
is it like it's just the Japanese one? They haven't dubbed it yet.
No, they're not going to dub it for a while.
Okay, I see. Because I thought that, but then I was talking to my brother yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, the first episode came out, and I don't know if I think it's dubbed." And I was like, "I don't know."
No, it's not dubbed. They don't dub that fast.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean. It took them how long to dub Attack on Titan? I want to say it took them a couple months after the show was over, but
after the show was over, it took almost 6 months.
Okay, which is still relatively fast.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. If the episode just came out, they're not dubbing it.
I mean, but yeah,
they'll finish the season has to finish before they get the rights to dub it.
I still have to. Oh, really? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. It seems kind of odd with the whole Power Rangers thing.
Well, because they want to. Not only do they want to do it that way, is because depending on how the story goes, you want the right voice actor to make a transition.
That's true, but I mean that's something you learn over time. That's not something that like they did first time out. I'm sure.
Yeah. So they just like to be on the safe side.
Yeah, because it's Funimation and they're like masters of doing that. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And then the Attack on Titan Levi story just finished.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was just
really.
It was just an OVA, just a couple episodes.
Okay. What does that stand for, by the way? Because I don't know. I see that everywhere, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what an OVA stands for.
Because somebody had told me like a number of months ago. I think it was like last year.
I don't know what an OVA stands for.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it stands for episode story points. Basically, major plot points for a story before the season starts.
Oh, okay.
Or if the season finished before that season. Like World Only God Knows, Season 3, it has an OVA.
Oh, really?
Before Season 3. And that's where he meets Teneri.
Okay, Teneri.
Yeah, that's when he meets her in the OVA. You can actually watch
the show, didn't he? Okay.
No.
I'd have to watch it again.
No, he didn't meet her in the series. She, like in Season 3 starts, she's like, oh yeah, here's this girl.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did do that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
because he threw a lot of information at us, which is why I thought it was the first episode of the show to begin with. So
no, but there's an OVA for that. There's an OVA for All Goddess, and then
I didn't know that. So
and then there's an OVA for Attack on Titan, is what they're calling it, which is before Season 1.
Oh, and that's the Levi story.
Yes.
Okay. Because somebody had told me, like, I think it was like a year and a half ago, back when I was still in college, and we were talking about Attack on Titan. Somebody had mentioned that they had already come out with an OVA. And I didn't think that they had because I looked for it and I couldn't find it. But now they have one, which is the Levi story.
Right.
So
you can find it online. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, because they put OVAs on YouTube all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though.
So, but here's something that almost confuses me. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. I can't believe I said that right. Yes.
Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. I don't know what that is.
Okay, it had a 24-episode season run, I think.
Okay.
And maybe more. But it's a really good show. I finished the entire manga, which the show only went as far as defeating like his not his, I wouldn't say rival, but an old friend.
Okay. Which
was pretty cool because once he finishes that, he finally adapts his own style of fighting after that.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty cool. But they finished that, and then right after that, apparently on YouTube they call it the OVA, but literally it's a 24-episode season run. I'm like, it's not an OVA. It's an entire season. Yeah. Apparently it started a couple years ago. Oh. Because Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple actually started a long time ago. And it hasn't aired another episode.
I'm pretty sure that's on Netflix, but I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be. It's not there anymore. Now this new season with the OVA, you can tell like it like got handed off to somebody else because the art style is different. The animation is like up to, like by 7, so it looks pretty damn good, and I enjoy seeing it because like I said, after the first season, after that point, like he adapts his own fighting styles, and it's actually pretty good. He becomes an even much better character. So it was actually cool to actually go and watch.
And it's like 24 episodes and then 24 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So okay.
I don't know if they're gonna
too long. That's about a little bit longer than an average Power Rangers season. So I don't know.
So I don't know if they're going to continue it.
I could probably watch that.
I don't know if they're going to continue it, but they will.
But we have... So when Super came out, have you seen all of DBZ? Like all of it? Because I've seen all of it.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about specifically?
Because... I don't know. Because we have Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. I've watched every single one of those.
GT in the new universe does not exist.
I know, which I'm super happy about because the ending of that didn't make any fucking sense. Did you watch GT?
No.
Okay.
That's like the one
that thing did not make any fucking sense.
I know that there was dragons and the Dragon Balls broke and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's just weird because at the end of that show, and I don't think I'm giving... Well, I mean, it's obvious spoilers, but the show sucks, so you shouldn't watch it anyway. So the end of that show, what happens is that, like, they fix the Dragon Balls, but then they, like, we can't abuse the power anymore. And then Goku goes up in the air with Shenron, merges with him, I think is what happened, and then he just leaves. And then it cuts to a scene, like, 40 years later or something like that, with Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. fighting at the World Martial Arts Tournament. And Pan, who's an old woman, sees that Goku's also watching the thing, and then he walks off. So it's just weird. And it pissed me off because it didn't make any fucking sense.
Okay.
So there's that.
Gives me more incentive to never watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it because it's... I mean, it's not terrible, but... Well, it is terrible, but I mean...
It's not... It is terrible. But
it's not like Dragon Ball Z, which I thought... After the Cell games, like the whole Boo saga, I thought dragged like hell. Because I actually counted, and it's over 100 episodes.
I like the
that
Boo
they
saga,
spend on the Boo saga.
I like the Boo saga.
I hate it because it drags so hard. I like aspects of it. I like the fact that so you watched all of Dragon Ball Z.
Pretty much.
Spoiler alert for Dragon Ball Z, by the way.
But if you haven't even watched it, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I mean, because I watched that show recently. Like I've watched that show between like 2010 and 2014 is when I watched that show, and so Dragon Ball Z. I hated the fact because I love Vegeta's sacrifice at the end, like against Boo. I guess Majin Buu is what they call him. I love that sacrifice and doesn't amount to anything because it was completely pointless.
Pretty much.
I hate it. It bothers me so much.
But but if you like, everybody watched the movie Gods.
I didn't watch that movie.
Well, but after basically the series takes off after that movie.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I have to check that out. See where it falls in the timeline because the movies are weird.
Yeah, the movie
because I've watched every single one of them also.
Yeah, but this like
except for
the Battle of Gods, the one
yeah.
that they just did.
Yeah.
That the new series that starts takes after that movie because that's when Goku and them meet the god. So,
okay.
So yeah.
So I don't know. It just I'm excited because I guess I'm not really. I'm excited that the show's coming back and that I can get to watch more of it, and it's not terrible and they erase GT. But I haven't seen Battle of the Gods. I wanted to, but I just didn't get a chance to see it. But yeah.
All right. Well, we're hitting about time now.
Oh, good.
Enjoy this YouTube/anime podcast episode. Yeah, so if you guys ever need to find me, I am on Twitter at MyFriendsIHate or on YouTube, MyFriendsIHate, all one word, where I make videos of anime and what you should be watching in YouTube space and TV and anime.
YouTube space?
Yeah.
You don't recommend YouTube videos?
No, I don't. But either way, I will be going to VidCon this year, which is literally 2 weeks away.
2 weeks?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, we got the rest of this week, next week, and then VidCon's the week after.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, if you guys want to come and find me and meet me and say hi, just come on, leave a message in my YouTubes and Twitters and whatnot, and then we can have a conversation, go out to eat, or make a video.
Yeah.
Nick?
Well, I'm Nick, aka IronMan1993. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube at IronMan1993 where you're watching this video. Because it's a video, even though it's a podcast.
We need to seriously adapt this to iTunes at some point.
I don't like iTunes. iTunes bugs me.
Yeah, but we can pull in an audience. Nobody cares what you
do it.
I will find a way.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely try to put this on another audio platform. But yeah, follow me on Twitter. I write down notes of stuff that I watch as I'm watching them. So it's just kind of gives you a general thoughts. Like if you wanted to do what we did in the live reaction video all the time, that's pretty much what happens.
Alright then, well I'll see you mons next time.
May the power chamber protect you.